vägen hit. Pappa.
Ja?
Åk den därifrån hit.
Åk den därifrån hit.
Malva!
Malva! Ska vi se hur det här funkar.
Får du inte ha några fötter, Ivar, i vägen? Fötterna på medarna.
Håll i ratten. Ja, kom igen.
Hur kom de där ballongerna?
Vad ser du?
Hur kom de där ballongerna? Blåste de upp sig själv?
Det tror jag.
Nej.
Eller så gjorde din mamma och pappa det.
Jaha. Jaha, ett till. Om allt skulle ha varit blått här, då skulle det ha varit finare.
Allt vad då?
Varenda grej.
Nej, bara på taket och på väggarna. Den här passar ju ingenstans. Vad är det?
Grattis på födelsedagen! Nyckelpigorna på oss.
Jaha. Ja, den här har jag inte. Det var bra att jag fick den. Och rita på mässan.
Oj.
Här kan man måla.
Aj, nu sträckte jag magen.
Igelpickor.
Igelpickor. Nyckelpigor.
Den här har jag vi ju, men inte lika som den här.
Så då har vi den inte.
Men du känner igen Sven Nordqvist.
Du hörde tema Sven Nordqvist.
Ja. Men han är ju bra.
Han är bra på att rita.
Ja, det finns ingen som är så bra på att rita barnböcker som han.
Men det här känner jag igen. Jaha, vad stort det var. Men öppna här. Ett paket är ett paket. Jaha, radiostyrda bilar ser det ut som.
Ser ut som det.
Oj, ja.
Wow, vad är det för färger då?
Blått och lila.
Wow.
Den här var ju väldigt fin. Lila och blått tycker jag om. Var hittade du den här? På vilken butik?
Ja, det var din farbror som hittade den. Han tipsade om dem där.
Vilken farbror?
Wilhelm. Han hade sett ut dem där.
Vänta, loss här och tar vi hela det här.
Okej.
Här och här.
Just så.
Så tar man loss hela den här. När man byter batterier.
Just det. Jag är inte igång fast jag...
It is this boy's birthday today. Det betyder att det är din födelsedag idag. One of the things that I look most forward or very much forward to when building this is to be able to host guests in a better way. In winter time it's very cramped in our small little cabin. So now we are on our way up to the village and we're gonna celebrate Ivar's birthday with his grandmother and grandfather and some other kids. We have packed everything in the car and it's time to go.
Så. Kan du blåsa ut dem?
Det tror jag att morfar kan. Tänk vad kul att det kom så många hit idag.
Mamma, det var kiwi.
Var det kiwi?
Ser vi där bakom?
Det var också kiwi.
Nej. Jo, det är en knapp som man...
Well, it feels like we need to comment on one thing. Sometimes we get comments that this boy should meet other children more than is shown on our videos
But we are not filming other people's children.
and posting them on the internet like this. So now you know.
And the kids that was supposed to come to his birthday party became sick the last second. So
But there was a nice gathering anyway. So I guess that should be obvious. He is for sure meeting other kids. We're just not showing it on the channel. And as usual, these videos is made possible by our wonderful patrons.
thank you so much. It means the world to us.
Thank you. And in case you like what you see here and want to support us, there's a link to our Patreon site in the description where you can support us with as little as $1 a month.
Well, let's hope that this fits nicely on top of this. Ja. Well, this is getting exciting. However, this will have to wait till tomorrow. I need to open up a new hay bale for the rams and also go check on the sheep before it's dinner time. I apologize if I explain something obvious, but I thought I would mention that when you're building like this with these timbers, every notch and every log has its place. So you can't just flip them around and put them wherever because they are natural, different sizes, and I guess this is obvious, but I don't want to assume that everybody notices or comes to that understanding by just watching. I'm saying that because I'm easily annoyed by people assuming that I should know things when explaining, so they jump many steps ahead. But I guess it's also annoying to have things explained for you that you already know. So I don't know how to tackle that. Well, today is the day after I published the community video, and I've been reading your comments and it's very interesting. Many seem to understand what I'm trying to say, and some I have seen truly get it. Some thought that I was trying to create some kind of cult where I'm the king or something like that. Yeah, it was funny. And also there was a comment from some 70s hippie that got a little bit hurt by how I expressed my experience of those attempts to create communes and so on. He told me that he had such an experience before and still have a good relationship and good community with these people. So there are places that have these communities since that time, and that's great to hear. And some made comments showing that they are still believing in the most dangerous superstition, which is one man has the moral right to boss another man around, and the other man has the moral obligation to obey. How did these men get the right and the obligation? Where? How? This is a superstition, and it is the most dangerous one, because based on this superstition all manner of atrocities are done. And that's why you should read this book, because I think this is key to creating community. If you get this concept, if you truly get this concept, then it would be very easy. You can create community with whomever, and they can have the most opposite opinions about many things. But if they share this one thing, that they are not believing in this most dangerous superstition, then it will work. That's my view. I'm not claiming to be right on anything. That's the hard part with making videos like this. Or I guess also writing books. You just make a video like this and then you express how you're thinking at the moment, publish the video or publish the book, and then a couple of weeks go by and you get some other ideas and talk with some other men and women and you change your views, but the video is still there. Yeah, I appreciate you being here very much, that's for sure. But I guess enough with the controversies for a little while. It's pretty exhausting to post those kind of videos, even though I'm trying not to care what other people say about me, or even though I'm trying to not get affected by harsh criticism. I enjoy criticism, but yeah, you know how people behave on the internet. But it seems like most of you who watch these videos are grown-ups. And I guess in time there will be even more controversial things on this channel. Well, it's a new day. What do you think?
Exciting.
We'll see if it gets very crooked or if we have been measuring correctly.
Yes, we have. Of course. Can't have it other way.
Well.
Det känns inte som att jag vågar visa mig på kameran.
Behöver vi göra det så invecklat? Jag menar, det får väl bli så. Lite hints. Eller?
Ja.
Ja, how do we do now?
Where's the community? Akta Ivar, gå bort därifrån så du inte fastnar emellan på något. En tung stock.
Där brukar jag gömma mig på sommaren.
Alla små skrymslen. en.
Det var en vadå?
Stock.
Så lång. Den tar. Lång.
Den håller redan på att gå sönder. Ta i någonstans.
Inget mer säger du. Nu får du gå och putta med eller flippa den.
Nu ska den ju hit väldigt mycket. Nu är det ju som fast i mer
Ännu mer.
än sant på.
We need to build some scaffolding.
Måste jag hålla emot.
Do this.
Måste jag hålla emot någonstans. Nimble as a monkey. Sluta hanka. Pappa är som en apa. Så jag kommer att knuffa istället.
I guess this could look like unnecessary work, but I really do want to build it up here so that I can see that everything is okay. Because once we start building it where we are going to have it, we will build it so it will stay there. And one thing I need to do is to check and also figure out how the connection here is going to be to the bigger cabin. I need to cut this straight and
Secure it against the wall somehow.
yeah, that will be next challenge. Det var just det. Måste vara stark. Han ska lite dit.
Lite där. Hitåt lite, 2 cent.
Sover Ivar.
Nej. Sitter och pysslar. Ska hämta ved och sluta.
kedjan till hållaren som ska hålla snöslungan på plats.
Ja.
Alltså till trepunktsarmarna, den är av.
Jaha. Ska du sätta av den där? Eller?
Jag skulle behöva nästan göra det.
Behöver den om jag tror. Då blir det någon snönullar och det blir någon jävla sursnö. Så. Och så är det. Han räcker ju över. Eller räcker det? Ja. Ja. Okej. Gullungen. Gullungen.
Kör jag lite framåt.
Ja. Så.
Det är nog trist när den här kopplingen inte är som den ska.
Ja. Ska jag höja upp den här?
Ta den till andra sidan. Andra sidan har den. Så. Tack på fingrarna.
Ja då. Så.
Steady on. Can you open the door? As soon as it starts to get a bit warmer.
Well, look at this.
It looks very strange
Yeah.
and it still needs to be higher.
Yeah, so the inner floor is over there. And the piece there is going to get removed, and also this piece. So the door hole is going to be cut out even, and also the window hole.
So how are you gonna make the next row of logs?
We're gonna again remove the highest row and put it on the ground, but we need to make some measurements first and see what is left to be done. It looks strange because it's such a small building and becomes so high.
I hope it doesn't look this weird when it comes to on the house. Good job.
No, on the house it will be much better.
And I'm happy that we need another row or two. Then my cabinet will have room.
We'll see, we'll see.
You said whatever you want, my dear.
Det är svårt att se nu var toppen är någonstans. Är det ungefär?
Ja, lite högre. Där någonstans.
Det regnar. Det regnar. Pappa.
Where are you measuring now?
2,45 hela väggen.
The whole.
Typ så. Högt är det nu.
So it can be a bit higher.
2 rows?
But also the roof needs to be leaning, so we need to account for that.
Man kan i princip säga att den är hit upp till den här. Liksom.
We need to choose some kind of what kind of angle on the roof there's going to be. I think we can check what the angle on this roof is, how many degrees, and then make it a little bit less steep and have that as some kind of starting point.
One more thing about community. People seem to have misunderstood what I mean by like-minded. It's not the same as same-minded. So I guess people with the same basic values, that's more the like-minded. The same-minded, that becomes like robots or something. Of course, everyone has something they disagree with others about. But to me this is very simple. It would be nice to have like-minded people around you who could share heavy work stuff like gathering hay, taking care of the sheep. It would be much easier to have a larger flock of sheep together with some families. A friend of ours told me something when I was telling her that we felt very tired. There was after the fall butchering and the winter rest was approaching and we were very tired. And she was saying to me that it's not strange that you are tired. You're doing a whole village workload. So I guess it would be easier with more who could share the work. So I guess nothing more strange than that. And I also very much enjoy sitting around the fire and having great deep conversation with like-minded people. That is how you grow as a man or a woman, I would say. Well, that's it for this episode.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
And if you think that we have earned a subscription from you, there is a subscribe button somewhere that we would appreciate if you pushed. And some further clarification here. This is the hard part in trying to get one's thought out and stuck on video like this. I do believe most every man and woman in the world have the same basic values. I mean, the golden rule thing, don't hurt each other, and so on. So basically most people have a common ground, and so there is a possibility of building communities with all those you have around you. But still, I think it's very important to find this common ground and make it very clear. It's hard to build strong communities if these basic things are not very clear. I don't really know how to express this, but there is something magical about having some kind of like-mindedness. So when things can get messy, the community is strong and doesn't just scatter all over the place. Yeah, like when, as it seems, the production of food and the ability for men and women and communities and villages to produce food are being threatened by rules and regulations from this so-called state. Yeah, I guess there's gonna be even more questions and unclear things after this video. But that's how it is. There's this story from Alan Savory, and I don't remember where I heard it or read about it, but so this is just very, don't quote me on this one at all. There was these two warring peoples or tribes or countries. I don't remember how it was in the story. And Alan Savory then managed to have them meet together, and then they would state what is it they want, what do they want in life. So then they stated these things. So the one group wrote down what they wanted, and the other group wrote down what they wanted, and then they put these two documents together, and they were exactly the same. So basically, nice communities, clean water, safe spaces, freedom, and so on. And the ability to raise kids in a nice way, and so on. And so they wanted exactly the same things. And so then the question was, what are they fighting about? So I don't know if this story is true or not, and so on, but it's still telling, because I would think that if we would go to anyone and ask what do they want and so on, the answers we would get would be very similar. And of course this is complex. I mean, what do you want? Would you want expensive yachts and lots of cars and blah blah blah? So here we need to distinguish between wants and needs, I guess, could be the words. But it's better in Swedish, behov och begär. So I checked what the translation was, and it was needs and desire, but that's not really the good words either. Needs is like, I need this. What's the primary needs for a good life? And then we have the secondary needs, like faster cars or whatever. The primary needs: love, community, fresh air, fresh water, access to food, access to land. And then the secondary needs: watching YouTube, I guess. Producing videos for YouTube. I don't know, is that a secondary or primary need for me? So I guess that I wish it was more of a secondary. I don't know. So I guess the distinction between these two are not as clear as one could think.